We're only 3 weeks into 2022 and we're already seeing massive adoption of NFTs by large companies. Twitter just announced NFT profile picture verification, the Coinbase NFT marketplace launch is imminent, Robinhood should be releasing their crypto wallet and NFT marketplace this year, Reddit is launching an NFT marketplace, the UFC just launched their NFT marketplace, and Meta, the parent company of Facebook, is going all in on implementing NFTs into its social platforms. My name is Devin Cook, we have a lot to talk about today, and welcome back to Dev Money. So first, the big news, Twitter profile picture verification, and this is something that's been talked about for months and it's finally here. At this point, you can only use this new NFT verification feature if you're a Twitter Blue subscriber, which costs you $2.99 per month. And even though right now this is an exclusive feature for those using Twitter Blue, in the future this is going to be rolled out to everyone using the Twitter platform, which is going to be really good. And it's also only supported on iOS, and so everyone that's using an Android is kind of out of luck. So even though this has been a highly anticipated feature, the fact that you have to pay $3 a month for Twitter Blue and have an iPhone and you can't use it on an Android, those are two of the biggest drawbacks of this feature, but hopefully in the coming months we won't have these issues anymore. And once you do verify your NFT on Twitter, you're gonna see that no longer is your profile picture a circle, instead it's gonna be a hexagon that shows that you have verified an NFT, and that is now your profile picture. And your profile picture will also be clickable, so anyone that clicks on your profile picture can see all the relevant data about your NFT, and they can even go check it out over on OpenSea. So once you have your Twitter Blue account set up and you have your iPhone ready, how does this feature actually work? Well, it's pretty simple. When you go to your profile on Twitter and hit edit your profile and then you click on your profile picture, you're gonna see a new choose NFT button. And then once you hit that button, you're gonna see a list of all of the crypto wallets that you can choose from. And once you choose your crypto wallet and sign in, you're gonna be sent a Twitter verification message to sign, so that way you can connect your wallet to Twitter. And keep in mind that Twitter is never gonna ask you to send them crypto. They're never gonna ask for your seed phrase or your private key. And so if you're getting those kind of messages from an account that looks like Twitter, that's not the real Twitter. Currently, Twitter supports Argent Wallet, Coinbase Wallet, Ledger Live, MetaMask, Rainbow, and Trust Wallet. And it's notable that Solflare, Phantom, and Trezor aren't supported at this point. And so if you have a lot of Solana NFTs or you store your NFTs on a Trezor, you're kind of out of luck until they add that support. And if you have a bunch of NFTs on a bunch of different wallets, you can only connect one wallet at a time to Twitter. And if you sell your NFT while it is currently verified as your profile picture on Twitter, your profile picture is going to change back to a circle instead of a hexagon, since you no longer own that NFT. And one of the biggest downsides to how they're implementing this verification of NFTs on their platform is that any NFT that is on OpenSea can be used and verified as your Twitter profile picture. And the problem with this comes from all of the fake NFT collections that are out there on OpenSea and just throughout any other NFT marketplace. For instance, if someone were to go onto OpenSea, go over to Bored Ape Yacht Club, right click and save one of those apes to their computer, they can then go back onto OpenSea, remint that NFT, and then connect their wallet to Twitter and use that ape that they reminted as their profile picture. And in this scenario, they're still gonna get that hexagon profile picture that shows that it's verified, even though they have a fake Bored Ape Yacht Club NFT. And if you clicked on someone's verified NFT profile picture, you can see all the relevant data about that particular NFT, its collection on OpenSea, its wallet address, all those things. So you could see if someone was using a fake NFT that they just reminted as their profile picture, but isn't the whole point of NFT verification on Twitter so that way you don't have to go through that whole process? And Twitter could prevent this very simply. All they would have to do is make it so that you could only verify your NFTs as your profile picture if they're a verified collection on OpenSea. Let me know your thoughts on that in the comments. And Twitter verifying NFTs has been really big news, but this is really only the beginning of social media companies embracing NFTs on their platforms. Meta recently announced that they're considering building an NFT marketplace within Facebook and Instagram. Now this isn't really that surprising because we knew that this is the direction Facebook was moving into. I mean, that was the whole purpose of rebranding into Meta. They're going all in on the metaverse. And if they're going all in on the metaverse, then they have to have NFTs a part of their business plan to some degree or another. And Instagram has been working on the collectibles section within their app since last year. And if you look at how Instagram has evolved as an app over the last couple of years, from being just a simple app where you could post photos, you could search for photos, and you could like each other's photos, to now having stories, which is a huge part of the app and which they got from Snapchat, and to more recently having Reels be a huge part of the app, which they got obviously from TikTok. And so it only makes sense that with all the attention and social buzz on NFTs, that they're going to want to capture some of that and use some of OpenSea's features on their own platform. Now, you may or may not be a big fan of this based upon your thoughts on large companies getting into NFTs, which can take us further and further away from decentralization, but you can't argue that having some of the biggest companies in the world getting involved with NFTs and driving more traffic and driving more users towards NFTs is ultimately just great for the NFT industry as a whole. And we probably won't see any solid NFT integration into Instagram and Facebook until at least late 2022, but what we can expect a bit sooner is the Coinbase NFT Marketplace. The Coinbase Marketplace was announced in Q4 of 2021, and we should see it by summer of 2022 as long as we don't get any more delays. We could even see it as early as spring. And in my opinion, this is going to be one of the biggest growth catalysts for NFTs in 2022. Coinbase is definitely the go-to exchange for any new people that are getting into crypto. I know that Binance is a bigger exchange and does a lot more volume, but for new people getting into crypto, they think Coinbase, and that's what they use first. And with over 2 million emails that have signed up to be on the Coinbase NFT waitlist, we're going to see the NFT user base grow exponentially once their marketplace goes live. And Coinbase is even going to be letting users buy NFTs with a MasterCard, which is going to significantly reduce the friction that people experience when trying to buy NFTs. Because rather than people having to buy crypto, set up a custodial wallet, properly secure your seed phrase, send that crypto over to the custodial wallet, connecting your wallet to an NFT marketplace, and then try not to be totally gouged by gas fees, all before you can buy an NFT? Well, with the Coinbase Marketplace, you just use your MasterCard and buy it right on your iPhone, just like Vivi. And to be totally clear, there are no official details on whether or not you're going to be able to buy NFTs right on your iPhone with the NFT Marketplace from Coinbase. But since you can do that on the Coinbase app with crypto, and since Vivi is already doing this with NFTs, I imagine they're going to do this because it's going to make it a whole lot easier for more people. And while we wait for the announce of the Coinbase NFT Marketplace and its release date, Robinhood is allowing 10,000 users to beta test their crypto wallet by March of this year. And this is going to be really great for everyone that just loves the UI of Robinhood and loves using the app, but actually wants to control their crypto that they're buying on the app. And this is really just the start of Robinhood getting into crypto and NFTs in the future, because their COO said that they would be crazy to not be looking hard at NFTs right now. And there have already been some Robinhood NFT Marketplace mockups, and I wouldn't be surprised to see Robinhood head in that direction, because their COO said that a core part of their focus is new retail investors. And these days, new retail investors are buying NFTs in droves. But not just big tech companies are getting into NFTs. The UFC just announced a collaboration with Dapper Labs to build a new NFT marketplace called Strike. And if you're not aware, Dapper Labs is behind NBA Top Shots. Their NFTs will be priced at $50 each and will spotlight some of their prominent UFC fighters. And Reddit is also reported to be building an NFT marketplace later in 2022 or early 2023. So what does this all mean for NFTs heading into 2022? Well, it means a couple different things. When you look at how many OpenSea traders we had at the start of 2021 to now, we've seen some massive growth and have recently crossed over 1 million traders. And when you think of any product that you use on a regular basis, specifically tech products like your iPhone, your Android, Waze, Uber, Instagram, Facebook, anything like that, the more people using these products and the wider the user base gets, the better these products become over time. And the same thing applies to NFTs. This graph looks insane. It's pretty much going straight up. But 1 million users is really just a drop in the bucket when you consider the 465 million people population of the USA, Canada, UK, and Australia combined. And then you also have another 7.5 billion people throughout the rest of the world, and all of these people could potentially get into NFTs within the next decade. So when you have big money and big corporations pouring money into NFTs to build out resources like different marketplaces and different projects, that can only mean that they're expecting more users over time and for the entire sector of this market to expand. I mean, we're even having companies like StockX that allow you to buy an NFT that represents a physical pair of shoes that you own by owning that NFT. And they'll even store those shoes for you, and then you can sell that NFT later on, or you can have them send you the physical pair of shoes. Now, if you're looking at the traditional finance markets and the crypto markets right now, you're probably seeing a lot of red as pretty much the entire market is down in this kind of yo-yo pattern as we anticipate news from Jerome Powell and the Fed. But despite all the volatility that we're seeing in the markets right now, NFTs are still poised for a massive year of growth and a huge influx of new traders, new collectors, and new users. So if you're thinking about selling your NFTs and cashing out, before you do, take a look at all the innovation that's going to be occurring throughout 2021 that's going to impact the entire NFT market. And after doing countless hours of research, the conclusion that I've come to is that NFTs are extremely new, we're still extremely early, and that 2022 is going to be a bigger year for NFTs than even 2021 was.